Lam. Lam.
Lam.
Lam.
Lam.
Lam. Lam.
Lam.
Lam.
Lam.
Lam. Lam.
Lam.
Lam. Excuse me. Lam. Release the fingers and continue.
Lam.
Now bring the awareness 1 inch above the perineum, and this is the place behind where we urinate. As we mentally draw in, we press at the ring finger with the thumb and do the mantra VAM. Take a deep breath in. VAM. 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 Release the fingers and continue. Bring the awareness behind the navel, and as we draw in at the navel, we do the mantra Ram as we press against the middle finger. Take a deep breath in. Ram. 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 Ram.
Ram.
Ram. Ram. Ram. Release the fingers and continue. Run. Bring the awareness in between the breasts in the middle of the body, and here we do the sound yum as we press against the index finger. Take a deep breath in.
Yum.
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 Release your fingers and continue.
Yum.
Yum. Come to the throat at the bottom of the mouth, and here we do the sound hum. So when we do the mantra hum, keep the thumbs up mudra with a loose fist. Hum.
Hum.
Hum. Hum.
Hum.
Hum.
Hum. Hum.
Bring the awareness in between in the middle of the head, and there we do the mantra chum, again thumbs up mudra.
Chum.
Chum. Chum. Chum. Chum. Release the hands and continue.
Chum.
Chum. Bring the awareness to the top of the head. Here we do the sound Om and thumbs up mudra. Om. Release the hands and continue. Last time. Now we go on to happy face breathing, our Ujjayi Pranayama. Those of you who know, please begin. And for the others, Dr. Anjana Dhingra is right over there. She will lead you.
Okay. All right. Time for everybody to be a little happy today. I don't know what has transpired, but make this a happy, nice little time. Okay. Bring your awareness to your throat and put a nice liberal smile on your face. Feel a little stretch in the skin here, a little tightening of the throat muscles. Along with that, your vocal cords also become a little tight or taut. And as it becomes taut, as you inhale through the space, and as you exhale, you're creating a little vibration, rubbing sensation across the vocal cords as you breathe in and breathe out. So this is actually a throated breathing. Although you're breathing through your nose, it feels like a throated breathing. So let's see how we can make this happen. Now imagine there is a hole right here, and you're going to be breathing through this hole in and out through this hole. Attach a little straw, and you're going to suck in or breathe in through that straw. As you inhale, and as you exhale, very slow, smooth, long, and subtle inhale, and like so, long and smooth and subtle exhale. Keeping the awareness here, continue to observe as you create this little gentle vibration. The rhythmic vibration sends energy to all your organs in the neck, your thyroid, your parathyroid gland, your blood vessels that are coming from the heart. They traverse the neck and go into the body. Your command center is sending all the nerves down into your body organs. And so it's very important to have nice energy flowing through this area. So continue to breathe in and breathe out and feel the vibration actually spreading into your neck area as you breathe this pranayama. Ujjayi pranayama, victorious pranayama, also a happy face, smiley breathing, as Rajanji says.
Now we go on to our spine alignment exercises, beginning with the neck. Take a deep breath in, and as you exhale, gently tilt your head towards the shoulder, with your ear coming near the shoulder. Inhale, come back. And exhale, go towards the other shoulder, and continue. Make sure you're in sync with your breath, and make sure the breath is slow so that the motion is slow and smooth. Once you exhale and complete, inhale and come back. Now we will go on to the next exercise. As you exhale, turn your head, rotate it, and look over one shoulder. Inhale, come back. Exhale, look over the other shoulder, and inhale, come back, and continue. As you inhale and come back, now we will go into the next exercise. Inhale, take the head back, and exhale, bring the chin towards the chest, and continue. Now, as you next exhalation, when you come back chin towards the chest, we start 360-degree rotation. Inhale, half a circle, and exhale, complete the circle. Now let's go in the opposite direction once you complete the circle. Okay. Now we go on to our shoulder exercises. Inhale, lift up one shoulder, exhale, rotate it back. Inhale, lift up the other shoulder, exhale, rotate it back. Continue. Now we go on to the hand exercises. Lift up the hands, and as you inhale, lift up the palm, making it perpendicular to the forearm, and stretch out the fingers as wide as possible. And exhale, thumb in, and a downward facing fist. Let's continue. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Now we go around the wrist. Inhale and exhale. Continue. Let's go reverse direction. Okay, now elbows in line with the shoulders. We go around the wrist, the palm, the fingers, the elbows, everything. So as you inhale, come from below with a fist. And as you exhale, as you continue inhaling, open up the palms. And as you begin to exhale, turn around and again make the fist and continue. Inhale and exhale. Let's go backward. Okay, now interlock the hands and bring it behind the head. And as we exhale, we turn to one side, inhale, come back. Exhale, go the other way, inhale, come back, and continue. Okay, now get hold of the elbows behind the head. And as you exhale, pull on one elbow, inhale, come back, exhale, pull on the other elbow, and inhale, come back, and continue. Okay. Now, let's get our hands behind the back. And as you exhale, turn to one side, inhale, come back. Exhale, turn the other way, and inhale, come back, and continue. Okay. Now, let's do both the shoulders together. Inhale, lift up both the shoulders. Exhale, rotate it back, and continue. Okay. Now cross one leg over the other and get hold of your knee that is on the top. And as you exhale, not only pull it up, but cross it over and turn your head to the same side as the leg you're holding. Inhale, release, exhale, pull and turn. Continue. Now, when you release, let's go on to the other leg. As you exhale, pull and turn. Okay. Now, sit a little forward so that you have your hands just behind you. If you're seated in the chair, get hold of the sides of the chair, of the seat behind you. And if you're seated on the floor, keep your hands behind you on the two sides facing forward. Now inhale and make a backward arch and lean on to the hands. Take a deep breath in and slowly come up. Bring your hands by the side and extend it out in front. Interlock your hands and push out your hands. And then take it all the way above the head. And as you inhale, lift up the left shoulder or one shoulder and lean to the other side. Feel the stretch all the way from the hip, along the side of the chest, all the way to the shoulder and hands. Inhale and exhale and stay there. Now inhale, lift up the other shoulder and stretch it all the way to the other side and stay there for a few breaths. Now inhale, come back up, release the hands, push the elbows backward and slowly bring your hands onto the side. Now we go on to Anulom Vilom Pranayam, the alternate nostril breathing. So those of you who know, please continue. For those of you who are new, all we do in each nostril is exhale and inhale, and then we alternate to the other nostril. So please continue. Now we do the respiratory mantra from inside the sternum in the middle of the body. Feel a line going to the top of the head and mentally vibrate the 3 syllables, Haim Em Am. So feel Haim Em Am, Haim Em Am, Haim Em Am going through the top of the head and going outside the body. Close your eyes and just visualize that. Now let's go on to the Bhastrika Pranayama, which is full deep breathing. So full deep breathing means as you inhale, you feel the belly expand, the chest expand, the shoulder pull back, and as you exhale, you feel all of them contracting. So you can keep your hands any way you like, but many people like to keep the hands either in the belly or in a loose fist with the elbows by the side of the chest. And so from this position, whichever position you like, let's go. 1, inhale. Feel the inhalation go to the head and exhale. Inhale, open out the palms. And as you begin to exhale, close and make into a fist. Continue. 3. 4. 5. 6. 7. 8. 9. 10. 11. 12. 13. 14. 15. 16. 17. 18. 9. and 20. Bring the hands down. Continue to keep the eyes closed and observe the sensations within. Now let's go on to the second round. Let's go. 1. Exhale. 2. Keep your own exhale timing. 3. 4. 5. 6. 7. 8. 9. and 10. 11. 12. 13. 40, 50, 60, 70, 80, 9, 20. Bring down the hands and continue to keep your eyes closed. Bal Mukund, can you make me a co-host so I can mute people?
Sorry.
No problem. Let's go on to one more round. Today we can skip the Om. Loose fist, let's go. 1. Exhale. 2, continue. Exhale at your own time. 3. 4. 5. 6. 7. 8. 9. And 10. 11. 12. 13. 14. 15. We will end at 15. Bring down your hands and continue to keep your eyes closed and observe the sensations within. It's just 6:30 Eastern time. So those of you who need to leave can just wait for the sensation to subside and can leave. And those of you who can stay a little while longer, please do. Whenever you're ready to come out of the quietness, mentally tell yourself, may I be guided to fulfill the purpose for which I am born. And with that as the thought, raise your hand 6 inches in front of your face and look straight into the palm of your hands. Then we can all do one long Om together. Take a deep breath in. Om. So if there are any new people who would like to, people who have not introduced themselves before, feel free to speak up and introduce yourselves. And if there is anybody who has any questions, feel free to ask your questions thereafter.
Hello, Dr. Rajan.
Dr. Rajan.
Go ahead. Namaste, Jai Panchal, go ahead.
Okay, Dr. Rajan, my wife has a problem. She had a chest pain on the left side for last like 2-3 years. We saw a few cardiologists and lung specialist and all that, chest related all these, and it came normal. But after recently, the third physician said it's like a costochondritis. So he gave the ointment. It's a diclofenac ointment, and we use that ointment, and now she's feeling fine. All that pain is gone. It's like something like an inflation on the sternum or at the joints. So it's all gone. But now she's having issues on the backside, right under the shoulder. She's having pain there, and we saw the physician again, and he said it's a muscle pain, and we are taking a medication for that, and that's like cyclobenzapar, and she's not feeling that good though. So is there any suggestion? She's always, this thing is going on for last 2-3 years. So she's having a situation that something is going to happen to me, and it's like, depression and anxiety situation as well. So doctor has prescribed sertraline, medication for that. She is taking that as well. So
Can she speak for herself, or is she?
she is not that fluent in English. She can.
आप हिंदी में बोलिए.
हिंदी में बोल. या એટલે बोल जाए.
आपको अभी कुछ प्रॉब्लम अभी कुछ दर्द?
backside problem.
Yeah, the backside.
Okay, left side में हाँ है.
Left side little lower than shoulder,
अभी महसूस हो रहा है? You feel it right now?
થાય સાતા.
અત્યારે નહીં
તારે નહીં થતું? Not right now. It's like comes and goes kind of situation.
come and go.
When it comes, what she should try to do is, she
Yeah.
should try to do Ujjayi Pranayam.
Ujjayi Pranayam, okay.
But the Ujjayi Pranayam can be done in a very special way.
Okay.
What can be done is, you press the little finger and the ring finger,
Okay.
and both of them press together, little finger and ring finger, only on the left hand, not on the right hand.
Oh, okay.
Okay, if the pain is on the left side, you only do it on the left side. So do Ujjayi Pranayam when the pain comes and see whether the pain goes away.
Okay.
आप समझ लिए, जब आपको दर्द होता है तभी
Yeah.
कीजिए, और तब देखना है कि दर्द निकलता है कि नहीं.
अच्छा. Okay, so how many times a day she should do? Oh, when the pain comes.
No, first it's a test. आप कहाँ रहते हैं?
Houston में. Houston.
Okay. So Houston में 2-3 लोग हैं जहां आप टेस्ट करवा सकते हैं.
अच्छा,
लेकिन अभी I am only proposing a test for you. So
okay, fine.
पहले जाकर आपको देखना है whether this is working or not. And of
Okay.
course, once you validate, आपको जब दर्द होता है and it goes away, तब आपको बता सकते हैं कि this is working. In that
Okay,
case, you do it only for 5 minutes. In 5 minutes,
5 minutes.
you should feel a
Okay.
difference. 5 minutes. In
अच्छा,
that case, what happens is after that, we'll determine for how long to do, how many times a day.
Okay.
okay, thank you,
Thank
doctor.
you.
Dr. Narayanji, I have a facial neuralgia, trigeminal neuralgia. Can this work the same way also? This mudra that you just said,
Yeah, you said it's the right side, right, for you?
right side neuralgia, yeah. Trigeminal neuralgia.
Yes, it will give you relief.
Same mudra, 5 minutes, whenever the
Yeah.
pain comes.
Yes.
Okay, thank you.
Dr. Rajan,
Yes. Oh, yes, I remember you.
okay. I received your email and saw the mantra, but how many times should I do and when?
Okay. You should do the mantra for about, do you feel pain or anything?
On my left side, and I have little diarrhea type situation for last 1 week or so.
Okay. So what I will suggest is a morning and evening do the mantra for 20 minutes.
20 minutes, okay.
You don't need to focus anywhere.
Okay. All right.
Just focus on the mantra, keep hearing it.
Okay.
And do it morning and evening for 1 week. And after 1 week, let me know how you're feeling.
Sure. All right. Thank you so much.
You're welcome.
Dr. Rajan, do you have any exercises for the knee? I've got a knee operation around middle of October on the right knee.
You have a knee replacement scheduled for October?
That's right, yeah, middle of October, around the middle of October. They've asked me to strengthen the knee muscles.
Okay. Have you done it for the other knee or for both knees you're doing?
Just the right knee.
But previously, did you do the left knee?
No, the left knee is no problem.
Okay. Now, where do you live?
Toronto.
Okay. Now, a question for you is this right knee replacement that you have, you have now on a timeline. So in about 3 weeks, you're having it?
That's right. Around, I don't have a fixed date, but it's around the middle of October.
I see. Now, at this point in time, what is the symptomatic condition? In other words, are you in constant pain? Are you taking medications for pain? Are you able to walk?
Yeah, I can walk. The pain sets in around 8 o'clock at night until I get to bed. But during the day, if I walk more than 20 minutes, then I cannot walk. The pain sets in a bit too much. So my limit of walking is around 20 minutes.
I see. Now, do you have any condition like osteopenia or osteoporosis or anything like that?
No,
Have they done a bone density scan on you?
no, they haven't.
I see. Do you have any other, but now when they took a imaging of your knee, did they end up saying what was wrong with the right knee and why and how the left knee is?
The right knee, the cartilage between the upper thigh bone and the lower has worn away on one side more than the other side. So it's created a bit of a bow with the right knee. So they want to straighten it out, and the cartilage is virtually gone.
For how many years have you been suffering with the right leg?
I would say about 3 to 4 years.
And what was the first manifestation of it?
The
What
pain
was
just
the
started.
What did it start as a pain?
It just started. The pain just started by
Some 3 or 4 years back.
yeah.
I see. And you notice that every time you take a rest, the pain relieves itself?
That's right.
Okay. You see, you have come at a moment where I don't know what to tell you. The problem is, what happens is, as long as you don't have osteoporosis or osteopenia, where the general bone in the body, whole body is not depleting, okay? Then in which case, with this Bhastrika pranayam and the alternate nostril breathing, you can, if you give rest to your knee over a period of 6 months to 9 months, your cartilage will build back. Okay?
Oh.
So, but it'll take time. Now, you've been suffering for so many years, and there's already a, plan for surgery. And so that's why I don't know what to tell you.
I could postpone the surgery and try and build the cartilage back, because what they're going to do at the surgery, to replace the cartilage, they're going to put a plastic cartilage, a plastic piece.
Yeah. So the thing is, it'll take 9 months or so, and it'll take you a good 6 months before you feel substantial relief. But the key is rest for the leg and deep breathing, the alternate nostril breathing and deep breathing. So it's not, if it was something where in 1 month, 1 month or 2 months, you can get substantial relief, it would be something that I would kind of encourage you to postpone. But since this is something that is going to take you like 6 to 9 months before, things go into shape, I don't know what to tell you.
Our COVID cases in Toronto are rising. So the hospital may cancel all surgeries. They let me know around the first week of October, because all of a sudden we've got a spike in COVID cases here in Toronto.
I see. Sadanand Kurahati, are you here now? No.
Yeah.
See, I would like to explain your experience to Mr. Crispin Norona over here, because what it is, when the cartilage tears off or wears off, the first place when the tearing happens, it is called a meniscus tear. And the thing is, normal approach to dealing from modern medicine approach many people do is they will do surgery to remove the tear and to smooth out that point so that that point is not rough over there for smooth moving. Okay. Now, Sadanand Kurahati is a person, he's not the only person whom I know, but he is over here, and he had a meniscus tear, and he can explain his experience, what he did, and how long it took for the meniscus tear to heal itself, and what he did. Sadanand, please explain.
Okay. Yeah, I had a meniscus tear due to sports. It happened in sports in February 2019. Then when I saw doctor, they immediately said I need to get surgery done. Only surgery can fix it. But I opted for physio for a couple of months. And in April or May, I met Dr. Rajan. And from there onwards, based on his recommendation, I religiously did Bhastrika, Kapalbhati, and Bahar Kumbhaka exercise, pranayamas, plus a little bit of physio. I got healed within 3-4 months. I started playing, which I never expected. By September, I started playing slowly tennis. But since last year, May, I'm doing these pranayamas twice a day. So I'm completely all right now. This year, in fact, I played tennis twice a week, and I could move in the court very, very easily and without pain. as just like I used to do 5-6 years back. That much ease. So
Thank you very much.
He's in a younger age group, and for him it was only a tear of the meniscus.
Yes. That's right.
Whereas in your case, the whole thing is, as you say, I'm just relying on what you said. I haven't seen any image or anything.
Yeah.
But in your case, it may be much more worn down than a simply tear.
No, it is all practically disappeared.
Yes. So the thing is, you see, it's going to take much, much longer. So the thing is, basically, that is why I think it may take as long as 9 months for you. Now, the thing is, if you would like to have an objective evaluation, do you know Gloria Remedios?
Sorry?
Do you know Gloria Remedios?
Yes.
You know her?
Yes.
Very good. So what you should do is, we have a machine where we can do a pre-post of any practice to see what impact it is having in the system. Okay. So she knows how to, at least she has some degree of knowledge over there. And there is another person also there. And in downtown Toronto, in an office, the equipment is right over there. So if you want to do a pre-post, assessment to have a greater level of resolution, whether the repair is happening or not, what would need to happen is we would take a pre-post reading, whenever you get in over there. Then after 3 weeks, we'll do another pre-post reading. And in the first reading, it'll give us certain level of confirmation. And in the second reading, if it's consistently working towards it, we will immediately see the real confirmation in the second reading after 3 weeks. So if you want to do that,
What's the name of this machine?
sorry,
What is the machine? What is the name of the machine?
it's called electrophotonic imaging. What happens is, all you do is you stick your finger into it. You see, it is based upon the traditional medicine concept, Chinese medicine or Indian Ayurvedic medicine concept, where what is underlying the body's physiology is the body's communication system. And the communication is electromagnetic communication. So the machine we have, by sticking your one at a time, your 10 fingers in there, it will be able to assess the electromagnetic communication of some 41 organ systems in your body. Okay?
Yeah.
And so what happens is, in the case of the knee, and particularly it is the right knee, the place we will be looking at is the lowermost part of your spine, how it is communicating on the right side. That will be our parameter that indicates that. So what will happen is, once you did the practice related to the alternate nostril breathing and the Bhastrika Pranayam, you would take the reading before, and after doing this practice, you'll take a reading. And if the reading of the lower spine increases substantially, then in which case that would be indicative that something is happening. Now, what happens is, anytime the body has a disability or something has gone wrong, the communication will automatically increase. Normal communication is a level of 5. So right now, if we took your reading, it will probably show a 7 or 8 or something like that. Okay. So what will happen is, the moment we do this exercise for you, most likely if it is 7, it may actually increase to 8, because the communication to facilitate healing may increase.
Okay.
But that does not give us 100% confirmation that the healing has begun. What it tells us is the communication to look in terms of to understand the damage and what to do about it has increased. Now, 3 weeks later, if you go back and do the same thing, that number which was previously 7 and it went up to 8, it should look like it has come down to 6.5. And that's when we know that it is healing.
Okay. I will contact Gloria Remedios.
Yes.
Thank you. Thank you very much.
You're welcome. Any other questions?
I have a simple question about the Bhastrika. For the how many repetitions in a set? Is 20 like a recommended number for a reason, or can it be anything?
No, you cannot exceed 20 in each round. The reason is, if you continue doing, actually, if you do 25, nothing is going to happen. But if you continue doing like that and go to 100, people will pass out. They'll faint.
Oh, okay.
And this is a physiological condition called respiratory alkalosis, where, so that is why after every 20 breaths, you stop and see how you feel in the head. If there is no sensation in the head, you can continue to the next round.
Okay.
So that pausing after every 20 breaths is simply to make sure that it heals, but it doesn't result in any adverse consequence.
Okay, thank you so much.
Yeah.
Also, one observation during the session at different times, I feel like a lot of excess saliva formation. I just noticed. So I couldn't pinpoint what is causing it at certain pranayams, and also the neck exercises is doing it more, like excessive salivation. Is that
Okay.
the salivary gland is being stimulated? somewhere?
It could be for multiple reasons, and it may also be something that is seasonal. You see, this is called, post-nasal, fluid flow that is happening. Okay, it's not only saliva. You just feel there is flow down the throat, right?
Oh, I just feel like a gush of the saliva being poured in my throat, mouth, and it doesn't feel bad, but it's something unusual.
I see. And I think it may just be a, clearing out any, when there is any kind of very, very light inflammation coming on because of allergic reaction or anything like that.
Okay.
Now, when you do this pranayam and the energy increases, those will start to dissipate. Maybe Dr. Anjana Dhingra can give an opinion on this.
Yes, ma'am.
You need to unmute yourself. Unmute yourself, Anjana ji.
Cannot hear you.
You have to unmute yourself.
All right, sorry about that.
Mhm.
The salivation is related to parasympathetic response. When you exhale longer, you are creating parasympathetic response.
Okay.
Ujjayi breathing can also be creating parasympathetic response, which is a good thing.
Yeah.
So don't take this as abnormal as far as I know. It
Yeah,
just
it didn't
means
feel bad.
your
It just
rest
felt
and
funny.
digest system is activating up. It's perfectly fine. In fact, when you are scared, something is wrong, your mouth becomes dry.
Right.
That's sympathetic, flight and fright response. Parasympathetic is a lot of saliva in there, that's good. Okay, but it stops. Am I correct?
Yes, yes.
It stops.
Momentarily.
Not to worry about it. It's a good thing, as far as I can tell. All right, I'm only giving you my understanding from the.
Now, I was just wondering, my mother, who is of course very old, 88, but she has a problem with a dry mouth. And I was wondering if something that I discovered, maybe I can tell her to do. So, but I couldn't put my finger on which exercise or which breathing is helping me get that.
So Ujjayi breathing is one.
Okay.
The other one would be whenever you have, anytime you're actually, when you're breathing with all these practices, your exhale is longer than it's ever been. I'm sure for all of us.
Okay.
Exhale is much longer, which means you are resting and digesting system or parasympathetic system is getting engaged. It's a good thing.
Thank you.
All right. Okay.
Okay, there is a question over here on the chat board over here that while doing the spinal mantra, if you have a problem in the knee, can you just focus on the knee? Okay. Now, this is a very good question. What happens is the entire communication along the nervous system is such where if you have a problem in one place, if you only do it in that place, the communication there can try to activate, but may not necessarily connect everywhere as efficiently, equally. Like, for example, it's the same equivalent as the chakra vibration we do. Whenever we do chakra vibration, if you need to do more vibration in one particular chakra, we say that you do all the chakras, but everywhere do once or twice. But in the chakra where you need to do many more times, do that 10 or 20 or 30 times. But do all of them, because that way you keep the communication channels clear. So in other words, for the spinal mantra, if you feel one place you want to do more, you can do more. But what happens is you should not just limit yourself there. You also need to do the full sequence so that the communication across the whole channel is done. And this thing, right? So that question is answered. Any other questions?
Namaste, Dr. Rajan.
Go ahead.
So today I did the Bhastrika by enforcing the Vajrasana.
Mm-hmm.
So that accentuated the entire back. So that was good. I mean, I don't have any problem, but it helped the back muscles get the full oxygen.
I see. I remember that a day or two back you asked a question. What was your question at that time?
Oh, that was a different question. That was unrelated to the Bhastrika, but
Okay, that's fine. Okay, I'm glad it's Bhastrika does energize the whole system.
when you
May I ask you a question, Dr. Rajan?
Go ahead.
The spinal mantra, because you spoke about it earlier, so can we chant the mantra for feet for about 2 minutes, and then for the knees for about 2 minutes, then the lower back that way instead of the flow?
Yes, you can do that. And my suggestion is, the way you do is, if you're doing it in the feet for like a minute or two, I would recommend that instead of just doing it in the feet, just or any point, do that point and the point before and after. If you're doing it in the knee, do from the feet to the lowermost part of the spine, like I'm Shim Jim, like that. So that way you're localized and focused. This way, you're letting the communication go beyond. That will be even better.
Okay, thank you.
You're welcome.
Dr. Rajan.
Yes, last question. Yes.
Yeah.
Go ahead. Go ahead.
I continue to have bloating problem, Dr. Rajan.
Okay.
And I have tried all kinds of things. Even drinking water causes bloating. So anything you can suggest I should do?
Okay. Now, do you have snoring?
I use CPAP. I don't know. I don't feel I have snoring, but doctors tell me that I'm snoring, so I use CPAP machine all night.
Do you breathe through your mouth?
No, I breathe always through my nose.
Mm-hmm. Where do you live?
I live in Houston.
Okay. So the thing is basically, you may need to go and get an assessment done.
Okay.
Whether with Dr. Anjana Dhingra or with Abhay Jain or Dr. Sushma Mahajan. And now Hema Chandrasekhar is also there. So Hema is also available.
So the assessment, what kind of assessment that would be?
That with the machine that I was saying.
Oh, machine you were talking about.
Yeah,
Okay.
yeah.
Okay.
So we have these machines in 14 cities now.
Mm-hmm.
So in Houston, in the Washington, D.C. area, in Toronto, in Kingston, West Point, New York, in Philadelphia, in Delaware, in Atlanta, in the Tampa, Orlando area in Florida, and in Miami area in Florida, then in Houston, in South Bend, Indiana, Phoenix, Arizona, and in the Bay Area, Silicon Valley there, as well as Los Angeles area. So we are finished for today. So see you all tomorrow. Hold your questions for tomorrow. Namaste.
Namaste. Thank you so much.
Thank you, Dr. Rajan.
Thank you. Thank you so much.
Namaste.
Thank you, Dr. Rajan.
Thank you, Dr. Rajan. Thank you very much.
Thank you, Valmakanji.
Namaste.
Namaskar.
Thank you. Namaste to all.
Nice evening.
Namaste. Namaste. Thank you.
Hello,
Namaste.
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 રેડી આવે છે હમણાં હોમવર્ક કરવાનું ચાલુ કર.
It's odd that it's only 6 of us. Hello, anyone else who's here? I think you're in the wrong webinar. The West Coast is another link. Can you hear me?
Yes, there are only 3 or 4 people.
Yeah. Because this is the wrong link. This is only for East Coast. The West Coast link is different. If you can give me your email address, I'll forward that to you.
I am Dr. S.K. Sabarwal, DRSK Sabarwal at gmail.com.
Sabar.
DRSK SK Sabarwal.
Actually, let me get that link and send it to you here only.
Even yesterday, I didn't get the link.
Yeah, because this is a different. This is for East Coast, and what you are attending is the West Coast. That is why I don't know why it is still recording. Okay, I'm putting it in the chat. Can you see it?
Yes, I've seen it. Yes.
So now, if you close this and click on it, take a Control C, Control V.
Okay.
Yeah, if you copy paste it and then close this Zoom and put that Zoom, you'll be able to access that training.
Okay. Thank you. Thank you so much.
Yes. You're welcome. Thank you, sir, Surendraji. Ramesh and Dayabhai Patel, can you also do the same? Hello? Ramesh ji and Dayabhai?
Dayabhai speaking.
Yeah, so you're in the wrong East Coast webinar. You're trying to attend yoga practice, right?
Yeah, but it's like wrongly, I think.
Yeah, I put it in the link here. If you look at the chat, I put the link. So what I would encourage is to, copy, paste it somewhere and then close out of Zoom so you can go to the other Zoom.
Okay, thank you.
You're welcome. Bye-bye.
Thank you. But end. I don't know how it works, how it was on. And I came out.